Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I am Deb. I'm just kind of taking it easy right now. It is hashtag Tea Tuesday, so happy Tea Tuesday to everybody. Thank you for joining me. And this is a collaboration that was started by two people, one of which I really do watch religiously, and I do the other one too, but I've just gotten to know her through the first one, Life with Patty. Life with Patty and another channel called, and I can never remember her channel name for some reason, but I think it's Kathy's Favorite Things or Kathy's Favorite Little Things. But I will put the links down below for you to check that out. They more or less started this part of the hashtag Tea Tuesday that I participate in, and then there are many other channels that are involved in this, in the collaboration. Go check it out. You can either just key in hashtag Tea Tuesday on the search line in YouTube, or go to Life with Patty. She will link several of the channels that do videos each week, and check it out that way. But anyway, it's a fun collaboration. You just kind of sit and have a chat with everybody, tell them what you've been up to, what you're planning to do, show them what you are doing now type of thing if you want to, like work on a craft, which I've done before. Go shopping, whatever. You can drink tea or iced tea. I have iced tea in my big mug. I'm showing off my big mug here that I got from my friend in Minnesota. And I used to live in Minnesota, lived there for many, many years. But this mug shows the state and several of the cities and locations around it. So I'm just kind of using this one for now. I have quite a collection of mugs actually. Today is a hot day here though. It is close to 90, but the humidity is very low, so that's one good thing. We are kind of inching our way into fall, but very slowly. So that's why I'm having iced tea today. I don't have a lot to show you. What I started to talk about was that earlier this morning we went grocery shopping. Yes, we did. And I had a few things on the list. I always make a list first. Things that we are out of, things that I know that I need to make certain meals or certain things that I will be doing during the week type of thing. So yes, I did go with my list, but boy, we strayed from that quite a bit. William went with me, and once again, he took off in one direction and I went in the opposite. He got a few things on the list, and I managed the rest of the list. But then we both got extra stuff as well. William took care of the meat selection. He knew what I needed. Ground beef was on sale, so I wanted to stock up on some ground beef. He got some ground beef, and he got some more pork loins, which he likes. We like it, and bacon, and I think that's it. But I mean, we're talking double packages of stuff. So I will be working quite diligently, very shortly here, using my food saver that I love, packaging up all the meat to put to the freezer. But we do have a nice supply of that and canned goods. Yeah, we got quite a supply of stuff in stock. We're pretty much taken care of for the holidays, as far as the meal goes. And I mentioned before, it's just going to be my husband and me, so that's no problem at all. It's not a big meal, but we'll have a nice meal for both holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we're all set for that and more. So it's a comfortable feeling, because yes, I didn't film it while I was at the store or in the store, but shelves were bare. The shelves were bare. I did not check out the meat counter. Like I said, William took care of that, so I don't know what condition that was in, but he's even saying too now that we just expect things to get worse. So, if you have a chance to stock up, start doing that now if you haven't. Just one, maybe a couple things here and there, just make a start at it and keep adding. It builds up in no time, and it gives you comfort, peace of mind for the future, because I do have a feeling things are going to get worse. I mean, it kind of started a month or so back with the transportation problems and the ships out at in the bay in California, and they're still there. So once they are able to get unloaded, it's going to take time for things to filter down and come back into the stores, and that I don't think we're going to be seeing anything clear up for quite a while yet. So just be prepared as much as you can be. I know it's hard for some people, you know, financially. Just do whatever you can. Anything helps. So we, oh, and that reminds me of a book that I recently got. There were 2 suggestions. Our Cabin in the Woods. Tony recommended this book a couple weeks ago. And I remember prior to that, another channel mentioned it, and I can't remember what the channel was though. Otherwise I'd mention them as well. But I did get a copy of this book for my library. I guess you could say my prepper library. It's called Prepper's Long-Term Survival Guide, and I have it in my library now. I have just barely looked through it. It looks like it really gives you a good idea of what to have on hand, how to prep. And yeah, I've been working on prepping and filling my shelves for quite a while, but any material like this, any reference material is a benefit. So I thought I'd check it out, and I will be reading that shortly, but I just thought I'd show you that. It looks like a really nice book of reference. So anyway, I got that. And another thing I did was I am gearing up for more sewing projects. You know, I will be, after the holidays, finishing up my that Pioneer Sampler quilt that I've been working on all year, doing 1 block a month throughout the whole last year. I've never worked on a project like that, 1 bit of it each month type of thing, over a year's time. So this was a first for me, and quite honestly, it will be a while before I do another project like that again. It's been fun. It has been challenging sometimes, but it has been quite a commitment to do that every single month. It would have been more fun if the collaboration itself hadn't kind of fallen apart, but it did within a few months after it started. I think I'm the only one that carried on throughout the rest of the year, but doggone it, I stayed committed, and I'm going to finish it, so stay tuned for that. Another thing, my very favorite fabric store recently showed something in their, an email that I got, like a sales flyer, and I saw it and I thought, oh, I love it, I gotta get it. So I did. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this as I hold it up. This is a panel, and I fell in love with a panel. I'm sure you can't see it all, but what I love especially is that sewing machine in the very center. It is a beautiful, old, antique looking, decorated machine. That's the main panel piece. And then I got some other material to go with it, and you may not be able to see this one either, but it kind of fits in with the theme of, threads and the sewing machine and miniature threads, pin cushion, buttons, scissors, things to use for sewing. You know, I don't know what you can see on that from a distance, but it is pretty, and it will be, I'm not sure, if anything, it'll be a border. If not a square within another type of border, because this is another material I got. This is buttons. Buttons, who's got the button? So these are materials that I use to go along with that panel piece, and I can then add other colors as well if I want to. I do like buying panels, and then I just put borders around it. Nothing fancy. You can go as fancy as you want to, but I'm pretty basic with my borders. I just kind of mix it up a little bit and kind of frame the panel and make that into a little lap throw typically. Okay, so I'll be working on that, and I will probably take you along. So, but other than that, did I tell you how much? At the grocery store, did I finish that story? I don't even know. That we got out of there, and Typically, when we go to Sam's, we buy in quantity and we stock up quite a bit at Sam's. And we walk out of there paying, you know, around 300 bucks, easy, you know, 300 easy. Usually at the grocery store for our weekly grocery shopping, or sometimes it's like every week and a half, it ranges nowadays around $150, $175, you know, something like that. Usually 150. Prior to, well, the price increases that have been happening, we ranged it around 100, 125 at the most. Well, today, because of the stocking up, we got a lot of stuff really for the price, because we ended up walking out of there paying around $230 total for everything we got. And we got a lot of meats, some canned goods, you know, bread, a lot of packaged goods. We did get quite a bit for the money. But even so, yes, they said, you saved 70-some dollars. Could you imagine, I mean, spending like 300 bucks at the grocery store? We don't usually spend that much money there at all. We don't usually spend over $200 there. But today, yeah. So we did do a good stock up. We bought ahead. But it will all get used. Nothing will go to waste. Because what was it? One thing that William even bought. Well, he likes these. Okay, it's boxed au gratin potatoes, and I forget who makes them. But anyway, he did buy a combination of those. I think he said it was like 3 for $4, 3 boxes for $4, and he stocked up on it. And he said, I know we weren't planning on getting them, but you know, I thought it'd be nice to have on hand. And I thought, you know what, they're boxed. They have a long shelf life. That's okay. Because I also bought a few packages of, Knorr makes these packages of side dishes, you know, usually pasta side dishes. We don't normally eat those, but I saw a couple that were quite interesting, and the price was really reasonable. I paid $1.23 per, and I got 2 of them to give them a try. So, you know, I figured, why not? The shelf life on that is very good too. So, anyway, I kind of got off my train of thought there, but we did quite a grocery haul. I decided not to film it, you know, because I have filmed other grocery hauls. I thought I'd just tell you about it and, you know, let you know that, hey, better get out there and get your shopping done, especially for the holidays. Things are disappearing. People are heeding the warnings out there, not only from other people, you know, but from the government as well, you know, and on the news, people talking about the shortages coming up and definitely the price increases coming up. You got to get out there and take care of business now. So anyway, that's about it for right now. I don't have anything else planned for the day. I may do some baking. I did buy a couple cookie mixes, and William's been after me to make some more cookies, so I may take care of that this afternoon. And then I think we're going to go out for dinner. Just a quick dinner out with family. We haven't seen them in a couple of weeks. They've been so busy at work, thank goodness, because it's their own little business. And yes, they've been very, very busy. So we haven't been able to get together. We've made plans a couple different times, and then that's all fallen through because they just couldn't get away. So hopefully tonight is different and we're able to meet up and have a nice little dinner and a catch-up. If so, I'll try and bring you along to that too. But in the meantime, you all have a good one out there. We'll be talking again real soon, but for right now, it's going to be bye for this Tea Tuesday. Enjoy. This is definitely a two-handed mug. Wait a minute.
Oh, am I?
Oh, what are we doing?
Are you okay?
Say it again.
No, go away.
It didn't start. William,
What?
say what you were going to say.
I said, everything is going good for us. We're going to leave it that way.
We're at Napoli's today, and guess what? My brother and sister-in-law decided to join us.
Wow.
We're all having
So
pizza.
happy for you.
I know it. Big day.
Oh yeah.
Pizza.
Okay, Mike and Karen's pizza came. It's a Mexican pizza. Yay.
And another crispy. I
And
figured you
our
wanted one down.
pizza.
Yeah, it looks
Sure,
like a
that'll
good
fine.
one. Looks like a
Thank
keeper.
you. And our pizza is here. It's called a special.
It's hot and it's crispy.
Pepperoni, green pepper, onions, sausage, and olives.
All right.
So,
The only way this could be better is if there was like a layer of $100 bills on
Oh, that
oh, Michael. Yes, I tell you, that's my brother. All right, William, time to dig in.
I can't hear you, honey.
Time to dig in.
Yeah.
Okay.